the end
I hope
point
the
of
audio is good enough.
the end point of what you want to get to. This was what goes to the Board of Supervisors and continues on all the way to the Building Standards Commission. And starts off with just a cover letter to the clerk of the board saying what's included. That's about all. You can copy that thing for next time, is not a problem. Table of contents to say what's in there. And it's the stuff that we talked about. Under the building code, there's going to be a legislative digest, which is a summary of the legislation that the city attorney does for us. The actual the ordinance itself, which the city attorney does for us. The findings, which I don't wanted to show you a copy of, the tables. And the actual building code as amended. So if we choose, this is just a tab for each code, but let's choose the building code for a good example. Legislative digest is summary of repealing the existing code and enacting the new code. The ordinance from the city attorney. That's what the finding table looks like. Each code section that we have an amendment on is just listed, and we choose a finding number. In the case I told you all with chapter 1, I put number 9 on. There's, in the beginning here, there's a...
Is there a list of the findings?
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
okay.
go over that list of findings, but let me finish
9,
up.
it looks like the default.
Appendix J, got some 7s and 14, or 1 and 4. So this is the actual code that we're submitting. Kind of showed you a copy with old stuff crossed out, 2013, it's no longer, and it's going to be 2016 in there. That's what Ken will do. I think that's it. Just the whole code is in there. The whole code, including all the chapters. Even if the chapter is not adopted in San Francisco, this is what the publisher is going to publish, because it goes to the board, to the Building Standards Commission, to the publisher. So if you want him to publish this stuff, you have to put it down here. So that's all we submit for each code, but general tab is the copy of, this is what Sonia sends to the board from the BIC, just the number of votes, basically. They don't have any comments or anything. The standard findings, Exhibit A. It's all in the code adoption folder. There's a copy of all this in the code adoption folder in the PTSD folder.
Number 9 is not a building standard, no findings required. But the fence required a finding now.
So now we'll have to look through one that, maybe this one.
Narrow street requiring.
Yeah, just pick whatever is the closest.
Oh, okay.
And basically go through them all.
Because I think a lot of them were 9, yeah, you know, in chapter
And again, the
1.
city
that's
attorney will
chapter
help
1.
on this too. Yeah. So I think that's all I wanted to show you.
So it's just an amendment. That's just.
So this is just the submittal that you give to the board that goes through with all the ordinances in it.
Mm-hmm.
And Exhibit A is a standard document. We don't make any changes to this, although we can, but we just use 1 through 17 in the let's take the green code for instance. See if we got it in there. Digest, the ordinance, the green code. in the study. I'm looking for the findings table.
Was that it there? This last one?
Well,
There we go.
I think that's the table of contents for the cost effectiveness study.
Okay. So we have no finding.
Well, they are, but maybe they took them out for some reason. This is just a copy. Now let's look at a different code here. Plumbing code. Oh, maybe I put all the findings in the very beginning.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, 'cause I put all together.
Hey, Max.
How's it going?
You have a question for me?